please help out the channel. Hit that subscription button. I'm coming out with tons of videos and you don't want to miss them. Audioslave, show me how to live. Okay, so this is a drop D tuning. Take the low E there, drop it down a whole step, so we get DAD, GBE. Intro here is just 2 chords. We'll hit a D power chord, so you could just do like open D, 2G, 3B. Hit that for a count. And then we'll just come up here, since we're in drop D, hit this E power chord by just doing 2s on the DAD. Alright, just like that. Repeat that a few times for the intro, the first part. Main riff of the song here. This is good for the second part of the intro and the verse. Just with the verse, you're going to want to do some palm muting on it, keep it a little more mellow. So initially, we'll start by doing open low D, 1 to 2, hit a 2 on the middle D. Alright, do a quick little dead string, and then we go open low D to 2s on the low D and the A. Alright, then we do a couple of dead string strums, the open back to the 2s. Alright, so that's like the first measure. Alright, next section, couple dead strings there. Come on up, we go 7s on the D and the A to 8s, back to 7s. Alright, and at this point, do a bit of a stretch. We do quickly an open on the low D and A, go 7s to 2s. From there we do opens on the D and A, 5 on the D and A there, and then back open to open D power chord. Okay, so let's try that second measure. Alright, and the last part of it, basically just do the first measure again, and then rest on that fourth measure. Chorus section, it's just one measure that pretty much repeats. We'll start here at 2s on the DAD for that E power chord. Hit that, coming up to 5s on the DAD for G there. Drop back down, and we just quickly go between open on the D and A to 2s, open, 2s, open. Alright, come on up, we go 7 to 5 on the A, back off to open D and A. Slowly. Alright, so with the solo, there's a couple ways to go about this. There's the way, I'm pretty sure how he does it live, because you know he's only using his picking hand on it. And what he's doing is just hitting an open B string just repeatedly, and there's a really hard tremolo that's cutting like a square wave cut right on tempo, and a step effect, which is just kind of this funky little filtering, cycling effect, and a pitch shifter to get a low and a high octave there. So if you want to rig all that up, that's cool. The method I'm going to do, I'm just going to come up and hit this B octave, so we don't need the pedal. I'm just going to fret that B octave, 9, D, 12 on the B there. Just be hitting that. I'm going to get that step effect going, and it sounds something like this. Okay, you can just hear it like cycling through, different filters basically. Just try to get that on tempo, and then instead of using the hard tremolo, I'm just going to use a kill switch, tap on that. Okay, that type of deal. Ending, we just hit a big E power chord on the 2s of the DAD, hit that for a measure, hit it again the second measure, and just before the second measure's out, come off and hit a quick open D power chord with the open DAD there, and then just repeat that.